Howdy y'all, I am Ice Gold, and today we're doing some more Storm PvP. It has been a moment, so I figured I'd go for some Storm, and Storm is in a very good spot right now in the meta, surprisingly, after, you know, however long it's been, and they've been doing good for the last couple months. They've definitely got some pretty solid cards in their arsenal. Catalan is a good offense-defense move, Very Surprise is a good heal, and then, of course, you can't forget about Catch of the Day. This is one of the most broken cards I've ever seen in the game. This hit does mass, and it gives 2 45 blades. I don't know why. I kind of don't know how this made it past the QA team or whatever, but I guess sure. So yeah, this spell really helps put up the pressure, and then of course, you know, Storm Owl is very strong. If a Storm has 10 pips, like, guaranteed they're doing mass with it, so got to stay up with that. And then Fire Elf is also very useful for a Storm. The Spell-Lamented Owl just goes so hard. Like, yeah, you can only have, like, you don't even have to have a million heals on you. You can just have, like, 2, and this is still a good play. So you'll have to see that. Zilla is still a good counter if you're a Storm. Triton is obviously amazing, and then, yeah, I mean, Storm just has so many good cards. So without further ado, not really much else to say, except the stats have not changed since last time, so without further ado, I hope y'all enjoy this match. Dude, I'm gonna want to kill myself after this game. That is a Death Wizard, and I'm definitely going to have to play heavy on the evil snowman. That's what's up. Jeez, I might keep the berry just because that's 60 weeks or so insane. Let's see what we get from this this roll. Insta bubble, it's kind of interesting. Maybe I'll bubble back. Depends on how many bubbles I get in hand. None. Interesting. Interesting. All right. Yeah, definitely gonna bubble back then. Jeez. Game decided for me that I was going to bubble this round. Alrighty. Won't need that or that. Storm Elf is good. And then maybe keep an Ice Pip for an Evil Snowman, just in case. Maybe I'll Empower here. That may be the play. Interesting move. Yeah, to me it feels like he wants to go for a ghoul with that. So I may see about getting a Fire Pip. These are good pulls, can't even lie. I have 2 elves that I can use. If he does go for a ghoul, I think I'm probably going to Catalan. Okay, so he went for this instead. To be honest with you, that is all of his pips gone. He didn't crit. The most ideal play right now is Aura, but it's kind of a toss-up as to whether I pull that. Okay, I did get the Fire Elf. But yeah, I did not pull the Galvanic, so gonna go for this. It's not the greatest of moves, and I'd much rather use these on 60s, but and when the guy has more pips. But I can't complain. I get 2 35s off of me, and I have the power to Catalan, so Catalan is going to be very helpful here. What are we looking at? Could just be a wand. Yeah, it's a wand. You know, I may Berry instead. Berry's not even a bad move right now because he can't counter it. So I think that is going to be the play. I'm going to get a Storm Pip here, and I'm going to go for a Berry. Do like a marginal amount of damage, but then heal off the little bit that he's done to me. 877. It's honestly pretty good. It's good with a bubble. A good bit of healing there as well. Another snowman. That's actually really good. My pulls are kind of on point right now. This never happens. Keep it a buck. I feel like I'm outchatting him by a little bit. But we'll see. I want him to go for a ghoul. So that way I can fire elf. Or, well, to be honest, I could fire elf now. And then he could only ghoul once, and then I could Catalan, so... yeah, maybe we do that. Because ghoul is a good move here. So, I think... yeah, because that'll get rid of that weakness. And now... if he does go for a ghoul, which is his best move, I can go for a Catalan and weaken him significantly. Single blade could be interesting as well, but we'll see. Let's see if he takes the ghoul route off the rip. He does not take the ghoul route off the rip, interestingly. I think what I am going to do then... okay, so he braced. I think what I may do is... yeah, maybe I'll stick on a fire pip and go for a blade here. The berry heals are kind of helping out a fair amount, which we like to see. Wand hit's not bad, but I would probably elf, given that I have a blade. Kind of just waiting on him to ghoul, because he still can. What are you doing? Okay. Maybe I can pull another elf. Yeah, maybe I get rid of that. Well, weakness is fine as well. I mostly just don't want to use a storm elf right now. Fire elf would be very beneficial. Won't need that. Tower shield's not terrible, but I'm probably going to get rid of it. Yeah, it's just mostly dealing with brace. That's a hassle when it comes to fighting this school. They do brace a lot. That actually does leave him open to ghoul. Kind of didn't think about that, but oh well. I could tower shield now. Wouldn't be terrible. Huh. Yeah, I think I will do that. Maybe he blindly goes for another ghoul. That would be kind of funny. Just get off a double buff caddy. Or I could send back-to-back caddies. But nah. Poison is a very good move here. Oh, he went for that. Interesting. Well, I think if I can, I would like to well, let's see if we can. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. So we're gonna go for this. And if he does decide to go for vampire, then I can snowman those weaknesses off. And then go for a Catalan. And now he can't ghoul, so kinda doing alright, I feel like. Weakness isn't bad either. So let's see what he goes for. That brace is out this turn. So that's something he's got to keep in mind. Does he do it again? He does do it again. So I think now just may be a good time to go for a Catalan. It's not a bad move by any means. He's got 10 pips. Might as well get a little bit of a hit off. It is weakness and it is into a brace, but you know. We're doing what we can. $18.49, that did nothing, but I did get the P-serve. So, you know, kind of doing okay. I could go for another berry and threaten a shad, even though I don't have one, but let's see what he does. Maybe I'd do that. There, okay, so he braced into the virulence. Big blaze, big blaze. So what do we want to do? Do we want to do this again? I think we do. I like that idea. Yeah, let's go for it. Now he has 235 weaknesses he needs to deal with. And most ideally, I could find one of the surges that I pack eventually. That would sure be nice. So my number to beat is at what, 1800? I'm down 1 buff, but he's also down 1 debuff. Do I do more? More or less the same. Still decent damage. I could bury. I really want to surge and threaten an owl, but threatening a Rusalka isn't too bad in its own right. Let's see what we want to do. Death Scarab? Yeah. So he still has a weakness, which means I could go for Berry here. And if he wants to go for Pirate, he's taking it with a weakness. So yeah, it's not really the biggest of deals. Alternatively, I could Legend Shield and then do that. Yeah, I kind of don't really want to eat a Grim. I just realized he's got the Shad now, so maybe we don't do that. Maybe we don't let him take a double buff Grim. That sounds wise. So we have the Surge in hand now. Alright, let's see what we want to do about that. Another Golem, interesting. So, can I weaken him at all? Or do I just have to eat a Grim at full volume? Because if I have to eat a Grim at full volume, we're looking at a problem. My move might genuinely be to Snowman here and stall him out as best as I can. That's the only good shield that I've got. A poison, and I'm gonna be kind of fiending, but this is still a safe matchup for him. As a Death Wizard, it is his best matchup. He should win this by about 50 points. But what can you do? Added counter matchups to Wiz. I did fortunately pull that, which is really important. But if he does poison, we're still not in the greatest of spots. I could do this and then maybe go for a berry. I don't know. It's just I don't have the Rusalka in hand. I saw one earlier. Okay, so he sent. Really couldn't tell you the logic behind this move, but yeah. It didn't crit, which is even more helpful to me. 1400 damage. I guess maybe he thought I had the Rusalka, but yup. I think, yeah, the play is going to be to do this now. Don't really want to sit on Shads. And it took me long enough to pull that as it is, so that's a good pull. I may weakness into that. Genuinely, that is a really good pull. What's he doing here? Maybe I'll bury. Maybe I'll bury. Maybe I'll test the waters here. Because I could do this, heal a bit. I can still owl out of this, by the way. Like if I were to dig inside for a spell-minute owl, which I do carry, then I could start doing that. But he would have to not have the pirate for that to be a thing. Did not crit the heal on myself. That's always a fun time. So let's see. If he does have it, then I am going to skeleton. Not. Okay, so he did have it. How important is it that... Okay, that's 650. So he did... well... It was a good move, because I can do this, and because he P-served, he can headless, and be in a good position. So, unlucky. Still gonna do it. But that's just bad luck that it P-served on a school that doesn't run it. I mean, Barry and Catalan are still on the table. I could catch Catalan and be chilling. But yeah. Honestly, if he does go for a headless, I may just Barry here. Because he wouldn't be able to counter. So does he do that? He does. So Barry is going to be my play. And then on weakness. Actually, I might see if I can't find any more berries. So now would be a good time to heal up a little. So, yeah, I might get rid of that and get a Storm Pip. And see if I can't find any more. You gotta play this match a little carefully as a Storm. Maybe if I find another Surge, I could bury Surge Owl and be in a very good spot. Well, nah. Not since I don't have another berry, but... Yeah, I think what I may do is... that's kind of unfortunate. I may weakness, and then... see what we want to do from there. Because if he goes for another shield, I would gladly elf it. Probably won't be blading. See, that could be good. It is double weakness, but I could do it and then shield into a real owl, and then he'll be in kill range. So does he shield? I was hoping he would. So he goes for virulence. Maybe I'll get rid of that. I just don't like these pulls, man. I guess it's such... it's not a good owl at all, but... I don't know, bro. I didn't pull the aura. The aura was, like, Galvanic here was certainly my best move. Yeah, because that's doing negative damage. To be honest with you, getting the Shad here, kind of good. But yeah, what I think I might do is I might Legend Shield. Okay, so yeah, Legend Shield and then Elf, I think is the play. Or if I could pull an Aura, do that into a Fire Elf. Well, no, because he might. There's no way he didn't do that because he doesn't have a Surge. Let's go for. Let's get rid of that and go for an Elf. I want to pull a Shad or a King Art. And I haven't seen a King Art. I've only seen a Rusalka. So. I am in a good spot. I just need my deck to work with me. The deck did not, in fact, work with me. Great. I have a berry that I could use. Galvanic. You know, it's something. It's just if he surges... Well, if he surges... I wouldn't die instantly, I don't think, but... He could definitely do something. Yeah, so he's going to weakness here, which is not a bad move by any means. So yeah, I think Aura is going to be the play. Threaten something. I could threaten this double buffed owl and be in a good spot. Alternatively, I could bury. But I don't really want to do that unless I have the pips to do it into an owl. You really do have to play this ultra carefully. Because that's still doing damage. Okay, so he is going to go for a surge. But now I'm double buffed. Surely I can do 3,100 damage as a storm. Right? I mean, I would hope so. I would absolutely hope so. There's really 2,800 that I have to do. But yeah, if he has a fossil and I don't peel right here, then I might be cooked. So it's kind of just down to that. How much are we looking at here? Yeah, 4488. Yeah, it's like this game has hoed me today, so I can never be sure. But yep, kind of just how it is. It's a safe matchup, but you've still got to be careful against the storm because the school is very volatile, and letting your guard down no matter what school you are, it's like anything can happen. So anyway, that is going to wrap up. So thank y'all for watching. I've been Ice Gold. Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave like 50 comments for the algorithm. My Discord is down in the description if you want to chat with me some more. And I will see y'all later.